Good morning. Welcome to today's video. My name is Lily if you're new here, and if you're not new here, thanks so much for coming back. So in today's video, I thought it would be really fun for us to spend a self-care Saturday together. I have been wanting to do one of these kind of Saturdays for a while, and especially filming it, I think it could be really fun. I feel like life has just been kind of going and running, and I haven't been picking up the pace with it, which has been kind of hard. I've been feeling a little anxious lately. I feel like there are a lot of things in my life that are changing and a lot of unknowns that some of them I have control over and a lot of them I don't, which can be kind of difficult. I don't know where I'm going to be placed for my clinical training yet, which is kind of a big deal. And it starts in like a month. My university is just taking its sweet time with posting the list, so that's kind of difficult. And we might be moving, so there's that whole thing, and just jobs and life and things being unknown. So I've been thinking of ways that I can cope and deal with unknowns for things that I have control over and things that I don't have control over, and how I want to deal with both of those different kinds of things. So today is supposed to be a nice reset kind of Saturday. I would just really like for today to be kind of an internal reset and just enjoy the nice springy day that we're having today. So it's now 8:30. I just recently woke up. We went to sleep pretty late last night because we went to my boyfriend's parents for dinner and got back pretty late. So definitely taking a slow start to the morning, which I'm really excited and grateful for, that I got to sleep for a really nice period of time. So my plan for today is to read. I'm currently on Empire of Storms in the Throne of Glass series. That's the 6th book out of 8, so I'm definitely plowing my way through it. I want to continue knitting, so I'm currently working on my second sleeve for the Bepiu blouse. So definitely stay tuned because I will be making a project vlog about the Bepiu blouse, which will probably be up the video after this one. So definitely really excited about that. And I booked myself a spot at a pottery painting class. It's not like a class, it's just like you go there and you pick a piece that you want to paint and you can paint it. So I'm really excited about that. I thought it would be fun to get out. The place is super cute. I've been there a bunch of times and I really enjoy it. I'm thinking of painting a vase or a picture as a vase, something like that. I think it would be really cute to do like big stripes and maybe some like little flowers within that, maybe like a light blue or something like that. So we'll see how that goes. Right now we have a vase that's perfectly fine. It's white. It's from IKEA, but I think it would be so much more fun and pretty to have one that I made or at least painted. And the place itself is right by this really nice park and river that I really love. So I thought it would be really fun for us to go there and chill. Maybe I'll bring my book and just chat and enjoy the time by the river. And I have some bananas that are going to be going bad soon, so I thought we could make a banana cake or banana muffins, something with bananas. Either try a new recipe or one of the recipes that I have, which I really love. I feel like that sounds like a lot, but I don't feel like it's a lot of plans, and I don't want to add anything else to the list because I want this to just be a calm, chill, nice, springy Saturday. So now I think I'm gonna go start reading, which I'm very excited about, and then maybe I'll knit for a bit, make breakfast. But yeah, let's start our self-care Saturday together. Of the day. So I'm actually wearing a full outfit that I sewed last year, which is really fun. So it's this kind of gingham tied skirt that I really like, and this tie vest, which you kind of can't tell in this lighting, and I'm also just wearing this black bag with it, so I'll be able to fit my water and my sunglasses because I am always very sensitive to the sun. So yeah, it's always really fun when I get to wear an outfit that I completely made, and I still definitely feel pride in it. None of it is perfect, but that's totally fine. So let's go. let's go paint some pottery. Okay, so I finished at the pottery class. It was really, really fun. For some reason, I always find it super stressful because they give you a 2-hour limit for how long you can stay. In theory, most of the time they let you stay longer, but I feel very under pressure to finish it within 2 hours. So I always have the Pinterest board, which you guys saw earlier, of ideas for how I wanted to do it. And I actually think it came out pretty similar to it. And while I was making it, I was kind of stressed because the lines weren't turning out straight. And I didn't think of the fact that stripes can be kind of hard to make because you want them to be straight. And I am not good at anything that has to do with drawing or painting. So they weren't straight. But I was trying to get it done in under 2 hours. And I wanted to add the flowers that you saw at the end. But it all worked out. The stripes turned out relatively straight. And I think the flowers add a lot to it, and I'm really glad that I added them. And if the stripes aren't totally straight, I think the flowers cover that up a little bit, so I think that's good. Now I'm just chilling in the park. It is kind of hazy out today, but it's really, really nice to be outside, and the temperature is really nice, and I'm very glad that I wore this. I was sure that I was going to get paint all over myself, and I'm very surprised that I didn't, so I definitely take that as a win. I've just kind of been thinking about what it means to be creative and what kind of creative things we choose to do, because like I said, I'm not a creative person when it comes to painting, drawing, anything like that. I'm also, I don't know if I'm really a good writer. I'm not really good at those kinds of things. I've never been able to keep a journal, always wanted to, never could do it. But something about painting is really fun, especially when you get older and you realize you don't have to be perfect. It's not a competition. You're not trying to prove anything. You just do it because it's fun, and it's fun to create a home that has things that you made. Like I said, the vase that we have now is perfectly fine and it's from IKEA, but there's something really fun about making things yourself that you want to have in your home and that you can say, oh yeah, I remember making that and I remember buying that, and I think that's something really special. And when I was there were a bunch of kids and a bunch of parents, obviously with the kids, and to see the kids get all excited about painting things, and then the parents kind of reluctantly were like, oh, I'll make something too. And to see how excited the parents ended up getting and how much they enjoyed it, I thought was really interesting, because you really don't see that a lot. I feel like parents are so self-conscious, and people in general, the older we get, the more self-conscious we get. And I think it's really fun to see how you can just get into it and choose something and paint something. It doesn't have to be perfect, doesn't have to be beautiful, but it's just really fun that you made it, and then you can put it wherever you want in the house, just like parents are so proud of anything that their kids make, so they can be proud of things that they make, which I think is really cute and fun. So I'm very glad that I did that. Definitely felt self-care-ish, except for the fact that I was stressed part of the time to try to get it done in 2 hours. But I'll enjoy my time at the park, and then I'll have a nice walk home, and we can continue with our rest of the day, which I'm still hoping to make a banana cake. But my friends texted me and they also want to hang out, so it looks like we're going to be doing a fun girls' night, so you guys can come along for that too, and that'll also be really, really fun and definitely self-care-ish, because we'll probably end up watching the Hannah Montana movie or some other kind of Disney movie, which I have no complaints about. Totally fine by me. Okay, so I'm back home now from my walk in the park. It was so nice. I did walk a lot. I think I walked about an hour, which has been really, really nice. So I did just take a quick body shower because it's pretty hot outside. It's not very hot, but when you're walking for an hour, it's still kind of warm. So I'm feeling all refreshed and so excited about my vase. The more I walked, the more excited I got. I feel like I always think that things didn't turn out good at first, and then afterwards, especially after them being in the kiln, they always turn out so much better than you expect. So I'm really, really excited to get the vase back in about 2 weeks, so I'll definitely keep you guys updated. And when I get the vase back, I'll definitely update you guys in whichever video it'll be to make sure that you guys see the final product as well. So now that I'm all back and cozy, comfy, and cool, I think I'm gonna spend some time doing some just admin work and some stuff that I've been procrastinating during the week. So I think now is the time, and now is a good time to just chill on the couch, have a nice cold drink, and just work on some admin stuff that I have. And maybe a little bit later, I'll get back to reading or maybe baking. So we'll see what I get up to then. Am I the only one who has a really difficult time choosing which hobby to do? I know that it's a good thing to have hobbies, but every time I have to decide whether to knit or to read, I seriously feel like it's Sophie's choice, because I'm so deeply obsessed with my book and I'm so deeply obsessed with my knitting, and I genuinely can't decide which one to do. I have no idea what to do right now, so I'm kind of paralyzed. I finished most of the work that I had to do, which is really great, and I simply cannot decide. I want to do both of them at the same time, and I don't listen to audiobooks, so it's either reading or knitting. I cannot do the two at the same time.
and I don't know which one to choose. So pause for a moment until I decide which one I want to do right now.
Hi, good morning again. So it is no longer Saturday. Today is Sunday morning. I recently woke up and I just wanted to hop on here to give you guys a quick review and update on my self-care Saturday. I really enjoyed it. I feel so restful. I feel very prepared for the week. I don't know what it was. I didn't do things that were so different than what I usually do, but I think just being intentional about it made such a big difference. Just reading with intention and knitting with intention and going on a walk and things being intentional for a reset and to rest and calm your mind is so important. And I'm so grateful that it worked because it really showed me how we have the power over our lives and we get to choose our perspective, we get to choose our narrative. And sometimes that can be something that's a little difficult to do. When life just kind of sweeps you up and things kind of happen, I think it's really important to ground ourselves and remind ourselves that we have the choice every single day to decide what matters to us, to pick our battles, to pick the things that are important, how we want to live our lives. And I think just doing a small little Saturday reset like this is so helpful. And I feel like also I didn't do anything that major. I mean, the pottery painting class cost money, but other than that, I really didn't do anything too crazy, too special, things that aren't attainable in everyday life because I also live in everyday life. And it was really amazing to see and feel how much of a difference that made, just doing things with intention and wanting to rest, wanting to reset. And I definitely feel like I've done that. So that definitely brings kind of the control back to me in my life and makes me feel like I have the control over how I feel and what I do and kind of what happens to me as much as I can, because stressful things will still be there, things will still happen, and that's just the way that life is, and we have to figure out our way to cope with it and do our best within the boundaries that we're given in our lives. So I ended up not making a banana cake yesterday because I ended up meeting up with my friends, which was so fun. We meet up a lot, and yet every time it's always really fun just to order Asian food and watch She's the Man, such a girls' night, and definitely the ending to the day that I wanted and needed and didn't even know because we didn't plan it ahead of time. So it was really fun. So thank you so much for watching. I hope this video was enjoyable to watch, first of all, and also maybe gave you some encouragement to do a rest kind of Saturday, Sunday, Monday, whatever day of the week that you want. It doesn't have to be something big. It doesn't have to be a huge spa day or a retreat going somewhere that costs thousands of dollars. It can just be going to the park and reading a book, listening to a podcast, listening to an audiobook with intention. And those things really do make a difference in our everyday lives. So I hope if any of you have been struggling with something or need a break or feel like you need to rest and reset, let this be your sign to do it, because it really does work. It made a difference for me, and I really hope that it'll make a difference for you. And I'm so excited to see you guys in my next video, so be sure to stay tuned for that. And I'll see you guys very soon. Bye.